Alright guys, welcome back to another video. We're going to start off with the futures trade today and kind of how I trade it, if that makes sense. So, pretty much let's get straight into it, honestly. The daily candle on open was, where was it? Let's figure it out. So, the daily candle was like here. Well, actually, I guess it was like here. Somewhere around there, guys. I don't know. The daily candle was already at this white line, which gave me extreme confidence thinking that this low was going to go, right? The daily candle low. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I was expecting this low to go. Pretty much, I wanted the market open at 9:30 Eastern time. I wanted it to go higher because that's going to give me confirmation that these lows most likely are going to go, and I'm happy to take the risk on this trade to the lows, right? One thing you guys have to understand is you have to be willing to accept the risk on every trade because every trade has a possibility of losing. Your win rate, even being at like 40%, is still profitable when you have the account diversification, right? When you have the capital to back you up, trading becomes very easy. So that's why I never started in this, because I realized how deep of a hole you can get into. And that's why Forex was better for me, because it was slower and swing trading and whatnot. But we'll get to that later. So pretty much on open, this 5 minute candle right here. Let me draw a rectangle for you guys so you see it. Okay, like, bro, am I tweaking? All right. So this candle right here went way higher on open. Okay. Now I'm expecting the lows to still go, which are down here. This low right here. It was like, where is that low? Where did that daily low go? That daily low was right here. I was expecting that to go, but it wasn't enough risk. It wasn't enough reward for me. So my whole plan today was, I knew that low was gonna go, so I got in here, but I also got in here because this account was only like $250 away from losing it. So I'm like, I don't really care about this account. In my mind, it's gone, right? So I entered a trade with 4R because I'm not gonna sit around and risk $250 for two risk to reward, right? It doesn't make sense for me mathematically. So after that, we wicked down. From there, I knew this trade was at least gonna take this white line. This was the low that I was targeting for the day, right? But it wasn't enough reward. So after we took that out, I went break even on both trades. Okay, so now my risk is completely off the table. I'm either gonna go back to zero, which means I didn't make anything, or I'm going to win. So now it's in my favor. It's not in the market's favor anymore. Okay. After we took that low, we just dumped. Like literally, we just dumped a TP, and that was it from pretty much there. Right after that, we reversed like crazy. But if you still look at the daily time frame, look where we closed. We still closed relatively lower, right? The market this week has been weird because Asia session has been very volatile. And that's gonna happen sometimes. Sometimes the market's just weird like that. Like it's gonna be volatile at Asia session. Your job isn't to get the most opportunity in the market. Your job is to keep strict at your rules, whatever they are. Okay? You keep strict at your rules, and the market is going to reward you one way or another. That's all it is, guys. You got to keep it as simple as possible. Every time you try to overcomplicate trading, you're just gonna get cooked, bro. Like honestly, you got to keep it as simple as possible, and you can never take it personally. So that was pretty much it from the futures trade. Like we dumped like crazy this week. So if we go to the weekly, like I'm still obviously gonna expect it to go lower, maybe to this weekly for value gap. But I know how the indexes work. Like they are always going higher. So I'm not gonna be surprised if we just go way higher from this sweep and then go for all time highs again. Who knows? We'll see when we get there. We're focusing on draw to draw. So for example, if price started going higher next week, my draw isn't all these highs, guys. All right, I'm taking a piece of the pie. Daily for value gap would be my next target. Simple as that. Like straight up, as simple as that. Daily for value gap is my next target. This is the closest draw to liquidity that we have. Okay, So we're not trying to get the whole piece of the pie. We just want a small slice. And we're going to keep getting small slices all the way to the top if that's what price wants to do. Now let's just hop into Forex real quick, briefly. I'm not buying TradingView Premium. All right, so I expect the monthly fair value gap to go soon, depending on how we open. So if we open and let's say we just start shooting higher like this, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I want to retrace here, and then I'm going straight for that monthly fair value gap. That's what I believe will happen. I'm okay with losing on that trade. Now, if we go a little bit lower on open, I'm expecting the daily fair value gap to get filled, but I want more confirmation on this because it's not playing into my narrative, right? I'm more confident in taking a straight shot to my narrative compared to something that's not my narrative. Okay, so if it does this on New York AM session, we opened up, we retraced in there. Okay, let's say that's high of the day. Okay, we start going lower after. Now I'm gonna want to enter here. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna want to enter here. It stops at high of the day. Target something like this, 1.6. Good enough for me for an intraday, right? Can never be greedy in the markets. A lot of guys are like, oh, but I need 2R. Oh, but I need 2R. Oh, but I need 3R. Shut up, bro. Shut up. I don't even want to get into a whole nother conversation. Yo, the social media is crazy, man. Like, a lot of these guys are actually finessing so hard, and everyone believes them that they're profitable, but they're not. Anyways, like, they only show their wins, guys. They never show their losses. A lot of people do that. Anyways, I would need more confirmation to go lower because it's not my narrative. I do want price to go higher next week. And if I see a big displacement up because of how much of a range we have now, I want a deep, not a deep retracement, like a decent retracement. Like even that's enough with entry here, stop loss here. You could even make it here. Like, it doesn't matter. But obviously, in my opinion, you would want it here. And yeah, like 3.4R, right? You don't always need to even go for this. Like, you could even go for this because we still are in small markets, 2R. And then you could try to get in line with the low of the day, kind of like this, again, to go higher. Depends on you. Me personally, if we're up here, I'm keeping it till this. And I'm going to obviously trail my stop loss to wherever the new invalidation is. That's pretty much it for me, guys. I hope this video is beneficial for a lot of you that are feeling kind of stuck or aren't going through the best trading times. Keep patient, keep strong, and your time will come, bro. I promise you your time will come, just like it's come for everyone else who's put in the work, who's put in the reputations. Try not to think too much of trading on the weekends is another thing. Find hobbies, find something to do to take your mind off of it, right? AKA go touch some grass. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. Tomorrow's UFC, so I'm gonna be watching that for sure because I love the fades, man. All right, guys, later.